Don't prove by
Yeah. It's a big game. Who you know that got it behind the scenes like behind the O-line soon as the QB say hype? It's big game, big game. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah, sector competition, and he play with Tony Dungy. Better listen, I'm talking about Big Game Sports Buzz. Said everything you need and more. Yeah. Big Game Sports Buzz. I thought I told you once before. We call him Big Game James. Yeah, Big Game James. Big.
What up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Big Game Sports Buzz, where the sports fanatic and the pro athlete get together to be able to talk about all the things that deal with sports and everything related to it. I'm Jay Stoggs. Of course, I am joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the reason why we're here and why the show is even called what it is. One Big Game James. What up, dude?
Jay, what's going on, man?
Man,
it's Wildcard weekend coming up, baby.
Playoffs. Yes, sir. That's right. NFC East champion Dallas Cowboys in the NFC South. Tampa Bay Bucks.
That's right. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Don't forget.
Okay, I'm not forgetting, man. I put you out there. I
appreciate that, man.
Put your team up.
Hey, I got something in the balance for you. I just got to put that out there now. And no. It's just for later. It's not for now.
Right. Oh.
It's for after this weekend. It's for after this
weekend.
Yeah, it's for after this weekend, brother, man.
All right, man. All right. Yo, what up, Ron? Good to see you. Look, I know Ron and MJ and all of Raider Nation are like on cloud nine because
hey, yo, Raider Nation ready, man. That's what they told me.
Man, yes. Just like Obama, you know what I'm saying? They did it. Right? When my man Bush said, we did it, we got him. We in it. The Raiders have made it as well. So, for the folly of those that the Chargers, man, it's so sad. It's
Boy.
So sad. Yo.
Wow.
But you know what? We got a lot to get to. We have a lot of great things. Look, big shout out. I'm going to go ahead and put this out here, Big Game. We are now on ASAP Plus.
Yes,
All
sir.
Sports, All Players Network. Yo, we're so super excited to be a part of their family and their team. Big shout out to Freddie and Jay out there. Yo, let's get this thing going, man. Let's make it big. Let's make it great. A lot of stuff to get to, and we're going to get right into it. Big Game, you got anything you got to say?
Nah, man, I'm ready to do this, guys.
Ready?
Hey, and also we will be bringing in a guest with us tonight. You hear that theme song every time we go on and when we go off. The musicologist A. Reed will be in the building, so we're looking forward to that and having A. Reed joining us and talk about his Cincinnati Bengals.
I know. Hey, Ron. Hey, sometimes, man, that's love, bro. Hey, mine. She root for the Chiefs, so it is what it is, man. You got to do it. We try to keep it out of the conference, so you don't mess with nobody in the conference. That should be the rule. Outside the conference,
make it easy, huh? You got to put some rules on that thing, dog.
Hey, man, shoot, they do. Why not us?
That's a real house divider if you go within the conference in the same house, dog.
Oh my God,
yeah,
dude,
that's dangerous, homie.
In the same division, I would never.
Hey, that happened in my house before. My wife was a Cam Newton junkie rooting for the damn Panthers. She almost got put out. She ain't here right now, so I can say that.
Oh man, yo, let's go ahead. Let's get into this thing. You know what this is? Hey, make sure before we do start. Yeah, what up, Freddie? Hey, big shout out to you, sir. You can catch us on YouTube, Facebook. Of course, you can catch us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere that you listen to your favorite podcast platform. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Man, we got a lot of stuff that's coming up as well on Big Game Sports. As we kind of, go through, we'll have Cowboy Connection that's starting up this Saturday. Big Games Extra Point will also be streaming live, and we'll have that on the website, and you can check that out. excuse me, down there in YouTube in our bio. So we just got a lot of ways, man, you can catch up with us. But yeah, we about to get it. We about to get it. Jay Pastorell, hey, what's up? What's up? Good evening to you as well. Let's get into this. 4 downs. First one. Yo, Coach Prime has done it again.
Man.
Got himself another top recruit. Not only that, big game. We kind of talked about this before we went on. Now he's got people like Jerry Rice that's saying, you know what, I think I can coach in the HBCU, in the college ranks.
Right.
Man, what's going on? I mean, talk about that. Are you looking at it as well?
Hey man, you always got to keep all avenues open. But let's not get this mistaken, or let's not be fooled. You know, your man Primetime has always had a coaching bug. Although, you know, even when he was doing his radio, his TV, he always coached his kids' youth football teams. He did the high school thing here in Texas.
Yeah.
So coaching was always there. I don't know if you can just turn on coaching because you played in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not all great players make great coaches. We know this, right? Now,
Jordan. Yeah.
yeah, I can see Jerry Rice getting the itch and getting the bug and wanting to be, you know, the dude and the man to come do it because other people are doing it. And not to say that he won't have success, but Deion is going to do two things. He's going to continue to build Jackson State up while he's there, but he's also going to make it hard shoes to fill coming in, following him, coaching at the HBCU rank.
See, here's the other thing, too, and we're not going to spend a lot of time on this because we got a whole playoff piece that we're going into, but the thing that separates Deion from the Eddie Georges and the Hugh Jacksons and even the Jerry Rice is he has personality. You know this, big game. When a recruiter comes into your home, you're not getting sold on the school. A school is a school is a school. At the end of the day. Yeah, they have some perks here and there and whatever, but that coach is what sells the player. You know, and tell me if I'm right or wrong, but Coach Deion gonna come in there, you know, praise the Lord. Everybody praise the Lord. Hey, look here, mama. Look here, mama. Let me tell you what we're gonna do. Hey, look here, dad. Let's take a picture. Let's do this. People are going to go with the coach, right? And they're gonna say, this guy, I love what he is saying to me. I've never known Jerry Rice to have a personality that's going to motivate someone to say, you know what, I'd rather go to Mississippi Valley State than Jackson State or Florida State.
I feel you. It's AJ, you're right there. You're right. But there's something about people that may give Rice a chance. Jerry Rice is laid back. He is a little bit more mild-mannered. They had to get him media classes supposedly when he first got to San Francisco because he was so shy and withdrawn and didn't want to be the guy. Hey, but he out there making Copperfit commercials now, homie. He's ready.
Hey, look.
He got the Copperfit on the knees. He ready to go get that top recruit.
Listen, I've seen his commercials. Look, man. That's great. All I'm saying is this, though. If I had to choose between those 4 coaches, you know already who I'm going for. You know everyone else is trying to get to his level.
Right.
Like I'm asking Jerry Rice, hey, Coach Rice, why should I pick you over Coach Prime? Even if my kid may be going to USC or he would never go to OU. But if he was going somewhere else, why am I picking Coach Prime over Kiffin or anyone else, or Harbaugh if he's still in Michigan? You know, I mean, why? Or even Saban at that point.
Right. Man,
I mean,
it's there. I'm sorry, man. I'm in the chat answering the question that Jose presented us. But you don't need a master's, but it helps, Jose. Yeah. It does help. Some institutions will, some won't. And let me tell you this: if you're at an HBCU and you can get somebody like Primetime to help you recruiting now, you're gonna let that go. You can go. Deion ain't gonna get an honorary doctorate.
Don't dog him like that. Don't dog him like that, man. Don't let all the secrets out the kitchen.
So you know, that's how that works, man. But Jay, to your point and how you picking right now, I'm not trying to be funny. with this name, image, and likeness thing going on, I know we talked about it many weeks in a row. With Coach Prime having the connections that he has and what he can and can't do, bringing that kid in and getting him that same type of endorsement deal, because that's what it is. He can get that kid that same kind of deal that he gonna get at a Power 5, but now he can help somebody that look like him. It changes the game in the landscape. It really does. It changes the game.
That's what we talked about, and that's what we talked about, man. Look, it also comes back down to the coaching staff that you have as opposed to the other coaching staff. And we've talked about this. We already know, hey, Coach Prime, he about to take it over, man. He's really, I think he's about to really.
It's a game changer, bro. It really is. But it's all good. But to the point was, it's so funny. We get to talking about Prime and Dion, and the whole point of that down really was the fact that he goes in, he takes another number 2, and they said, so right now, with the signing of Kevin Coleman, his commitment to Jackson State has now signed more top 100 players in 2022 than 8 of the 14 SEC schools.
Including South Carolina.
Yeah, including South Carolina. So, that's big news for Jackson State and HBCUs all the way around, man. So just, that's why we had to shout that down out, man. Big up to Coach Prime doing this thing. Yeah. And it's going to be interesting to see how this thing works, because if the success comes this year, man, somebody's going to try to pull him away. And
look,
that's what I think. I think that's coming.
Nah, well, we'll debate that, man. I just don't think it. Look, let's get to that second down. Hey, remember, like, subscribe, hit the bell, so you know when we are putting content out, and we will continue and start to build up our content. Hey, hit that thing, man. How can you help grow the show?
It is. Hey, buy us a coffee. Or when you go on there and log, it's going to say buy us a beer, because grown-ups, we like alcoholic beverages sometimes, big dog. That's what we do, baby.
I'm just, some people like coffee, tea, some people like water, with blueberries and stuff like that. That's cool, man. But it's all good. Hey, but make sure www.buymeacoffee.com/BigGameJames. Again, www.buymeacoffee.com/BigGameJames. That helps us grow. That helps the channel grow, and it also helps the brand grow. That way we can actually start putting stuff out to you, because that's what we really want to do. We really want to make sure that we have this brand grow and you grow with us. All right, so second down. Actually, I'm going to flip second and third, man, on our run sheet.
Go ahead, dog. Do your thing, baby. I ain't mad at you, man.
CFP championship. Here's the thing, man. Okay, here's the question. Georgia won. Everybody know they finally got it together in the second half. And I told you their defense was going to have to step up and show what Bryce Young really is. I just didn't think he was that type of player once he was pressure, and the pressure was just too big for him. But here's the real question, man. Should they change the day they play it? Because everyone was looking at NFL for the playoffs, and it was just kind of like, okay, now let's get ready for the playoffs, because that's going to start Saturday and Sunday and Monday. And then the other part of it was you had 2 SEC teams that played for the third time this season. People just tired. Like,
they didn't play 3 times, did they?
They've played 3 times.
No, they didn't, man. They played in the SEC championship game, then the rerun of the national championship game.
Okay.
Everybody was talking about the third time was the year before when they got beat by Georgia national championship game. Either way,
I don't care.
That Monday night is tough, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm old, dog. I got sleepy, man. I got sleepy, dog. And the thing is, it was a great defensive game. I love defensive games, but the way it was being played and as slow as it was, man. Offensively, the first half, I went night-night. I went night-night and woke up and saw the pick 6.
Oh.
Yeah, I fell asleep. I fell asleep in the middle of the third quarter, man. Like, I saw a couple touchdowns here and there. Yeah. And I went to sleep. But before we get too crazy and far ahead of ourselves, I say just expand the playoffs. Yeah. They need to change the rules about being a 1-beat loss replay. I don't know. It was just another SEC game. This time, Georgia made the adjustments they needed to make. They won the game. You know what I'm saying? And we said in our show the week before, the preview, when we had Smitty and Bigelow Country on, whatever, if they could get pressure on Bryce Young, it's going to change the game. and they were able to get some pressure on him when it played a part. And they did their thing, man.
Yeah, they did, and that's why they won. And so I'm cool.
Shout out
with
to
it,
Mike Hughes. What's up, baby?
Yeah, for sure. It's cool, man. But I'm telling you, I'm over it. Like if this time next year, if I see Bama and Georgia in it again, I'm going to go do something else with my life.
Really?
Monday night.
You're not watching no national championship game if Bama's in it?
If Bama
or even
and
Georgia? Okay, player.
Only maybe if like TCU and Bama.
Come on, man. Okay. You're right.
No, I take that back. You know what I'll watch?
What up?
Jackson State and Bama. I'll watch that.
You just made up. You just did like a EA Sports college football national championship game right there. You made that one up, dog. You really did.
Yeah.
But hey, I say that now. I'll watch it. But if I didn't have basketball practice early Monday morning like I did, I may have stayed up. But I passed out. No, it was just like I've seen this before, and we'll get it.
Man, look, I'm not mad. Look, Ron, you make a great point. Be mad at the ones that can't beat them. But my thing is that if you don't give the other teams a chance that never get a chance to play them, then it just won't happen. Expand the playoffs, make it 6, make it 8, whatever. I don't think it goes past 8.
And cut out some of them. I request to be your friend.com bowls and expand the playoffs.
And man, give them to the 5 and 5s. Oh wait, they already are there. All right, let's go ahead and let's hit this third one, man.
All
right. So on the third down, biggest disappointment this NFL season. Who was the biggest? What was the team that was the biggest disappointment to you? And I'll start Baltimore Ravens.
Damn, you took mine, bro. But I feel you. That's what I said too.
Yeah. I think they were the big, and they're not the only ones though. And you know what, Ron? You're right.
Good one, Ron. That's a good one.
Yeah, Cleveland. We were so poised and ready to see what was going to happen. Full year, everybody healthy, moving in.
Right.
And it just went to crap. I mean, look, everybody got hit with injuries, man. Yeah, Ravens more than everybody else. I will not take that away from them. But I don't believe there was any maturation of Lamar Jackson. If anything, and we'll kind of talk about this later a little bit, but the Ravens to me were probably one of the bigger disappointments right next to Cleveland as far as the
those
teams.
are my top two, I think, too, man. Ravens for sure, because Lamar Jackson looked like he went backwards to me. Yeah. And it's just like, what is really going on, man? At some point in time, they kept talking about they're going to build, and that building never took place this year at all. Injuries kept them out, some COVID stuff. Baltimore Ravens, had to be a big disappointment to me. And then just,
yeah, it was tough, man. It was tough to watch because I think a lot of people are really rooting for Lamar Jackson because I think he's a really good kid, has a lot going for him. Excuse me, and what he's doing, but now you know what, Ron, I know you put Seattle, but I don't think Seattle was a big. I think Seattle is what Seattle was, and I'll tell you this reason is because Seattle has not been Seattle since the defense left. All right, and so everyone's talking about let Russ cook. Russ can't. There's two things that Russ doesn't have now that he did, and why he can't cook. Number one, obviously, is the defense. That Legion of Boom is what gave him short field and gave him opportunities.
Yep.
He ain't got that. Okay? And the second thing is Marshawn Lynch.
The running game is non-existent, Jay. You right.
Man, and Penny's nice, but he ain't Marshawn Lynch. And this is what I was talking to a guy last night. One of my boys, he's a big 49ers fan. And he was saying, well, here's the deal. I watch every 49ers game is what he says. Okay, cool. He said, I watch Seattle. The thing about Seattle and Marshawn Lynch is that Marshawn is going to give you like 1 or 2 yards, 2 or 3 yards. And so now you're at 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. But my thing is that, 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 4, Russ can run. Russ can dump it off. Russ can do whatever. But you still get 3 yards a carry or 4 yards a carry, even at 4 yards a carry, 2 downs, you're at third and 2. So
I mean, it's just one of those things. Seattle, I think, because of what the way they went out and went down kind of fast and the way things will work, I think it's just easy for them to be a disappointment for some people, man. I don't think it surprises a lot of people, but the way Russell Wilson plays, they always seem the way to pull out enough wins to get them to the playoffs, and that didn't happen this year. So I think that legitimately that can be a disappointment.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that kind of both ways, but yeah, man, I don't know if Russ is going to leave. He has a no trade clause, so he can look around. The next question is, where would he go? Obviously he wants to go to a contender. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do there. I don't know if y'all see this. I think Big Game is just so distraught over that question that he's frozen, but that's okay. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go into that 4th down. Again, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know.
All right, Jay. Sorry about that, y'all.
Why'd you mute me, man?
Well, I muted us both because the stupid the internet went stupid on us. But, long story short, man, I think that, you can be disappointed in Seattle because Russell Wilson always finds a way to will them to the playoffs, and it didn't happen this year. So
Saints, I don't know, Hirsch. I don't know about the Saints, man. That would not be a bad landing place for him. That would not be a bad landing place for him. But I don't know if the Saints is where Russ will cook. But All right. Let's go ahead and hit this last now. Yeah, 4th down. Let's do it. We're going to kind of switch gears here. There's been a lot of talk about John Morant and what the Memphis Grizz are doing right now. And so the question is, should he be in MVP discussions, legitimately be in the MVP discussions? And is it safe to draw comparisons to Jordan? Now, hear what I'm saying. Not like he's the next Jordan, but he is Jordan-esque is the term that I've heard, right? So that's the question. John Morant, he's doing his thing, right? But is he now ready? Are we ready to go ahead and put him in the MVP discussions?
Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick Perkins said it best last night when he was on ESPN. You keep talking about we got to watch somebody to see who they are. Your player's going to show everybody who you are. And he is right now exhibiting that he's one of the best players in the NBA and should be talked about that way. That's just what I think, man.
Yeah. I mean, you look at John Morant and when we start talking about MVP discussions, you start talking about, okay, who else is there? Obviously, look, call it what you want to, but LeBron is always going to be there. Steph is always going to be there. They're always going to be in that discussion
until LeBron step down. Yeah. Yes, and Steph, the way he shoot the ball, yes, they're going to be there. But you got to add some more pieces to the puzzle because, like right now, and I know the person that's surprising me this whole season as well, DeMar DeRozan looks 1,000 times better in Chicago to me than he ever did in Toronto.
Oh yeah, I think he's happier, man, and I think it's just the fact that. In Chicago, there aren't expectations like there are after you win a championship.
Right.
I think that's the type of kid he is, man. It's like, you looked at him at San Antonio, you looked at him at Toronto, you looked at what he's doing, you're like, okay, is he a one? Yeah,
Right.
I look at him, like I look at Paul George. Like Paul George is not a one. He is not a star. He's not the superstar of a team. He is the number. He's a Pippen. And when you think you Jordan and you're a Pippen, that's when you start getting a bad rap. That's when you lose, right? You're not Batman. You're Robin. Be Robin. Robin eventually turns into Nightwing, but you're not Batman. That's not your role.
All right. That's not your role. I mean, just real talk. I think that he deserves that discussion. He's gonna be a player to watch. He's fun to watch, man, and I hope all the best for him. He has Memphis as a serious contender right now, and I didn't think I'd say that after last year. I really didn't.
No.
I mean, even with him being good, I didn't think I'd say, "Oh my God, watch out for Memphis Grizzlies."
No, look, and Memphis came on especially strong at the end. They came on strong at the end. They kind of faded in the playoffs, and that was a big thing with them. But they ran into some real competition. But yeah, this dude right here, I think absolutely you put him in the MVP discussion. Will he win? No, he won't win this year. But next year,
good possibility. I feel you.
Great possibility. I mean, you still have Antetokounmpo. You still got to put him there. You still got Luka. You still got
man. Fat Luka don't even play, dude.
Don't do that. Don't. Fat Luka plays, and you
Luka
know what?
Fat.
Listen, you know what? I look at Luka like Luther Vandross, right? Which one do you want, Fat Luther or Skinny Luther?
Fat Luther sing better. Skinny,
that's right.
Skinny Luka plays better.
Fat Luka can play. I'm okay with that. I don't need Skinny Luka.
All right, hey, we're gonna leave it there. That's a whole nother debate and a whole nother show, man. Hey, you ready to move this thing on to our next thing so we get our guest on here in a second, man?
Man, let's go. Hey, make sure that you click the like, subscribe, the bell so you know what we're doing. You can join in with this greatness and funness and craziness that is Big Game Sports Buzz. Again, we're now on ASAP Plus. We're so glad to be there. YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Yo, man, go ahead and hit it, man. It's that time of the show.
It's time. Let's do this. Because right now, your long-windedness gets a...
Oh, hell no. 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 Oh, hell no.
That's funny, bro. That's real funny. That's real funny.
Oh, I'm sorry. I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby.
Go ahead.
I ain't got nothing but love.
Oh, hell no. What we see is during the week, something that makes us, scratch our head and say, oh, hell no. What you got this week?
Hey, man, so we just got through talking about this national championship game. And, you know what I'm saying, big shout out to the Georgia Bulldogs for pulling off the win. You know what I'm saying? Native Georgia boy in me is excited. As a player, when you win something and you get they get to come to you with the box and you pull the hat off and you put it on and you ready to go. The person who packed the hats had one job. Georgia linebacker Nakobe Dean, national championship hat, had the Alabama A on it. Yep. Look it up on Twitter. I was trying to get the picture to pull up. I ran out of time. The person who packed the hat had one goddamn job, Jay. To get this young man a hat with a G on it, his hat had a damn Alabama A. The whole box had Georgia hats. One Alabama hat got into that box. Oh, hell no. You can't take the biggest moment at the biggest time in my young life and have it be an Alabama hat. Can't do it. Can't do it. And check the Twitter page out, y'all. I will have it on there. On the Instagram page, it's on there. But Nakobe Dean, Georgia linebacker, national championship hat, Alabama A on it. Oh, hell no.
Hey, I got nothing for that. That's horrible. Yeah, he was like, yo, what the? Yeah, that dude is fired. He is so fired. Yeah, for this week, and usually we don't tell each other what our oh hell no moments are, just because we want to get the natural reaction. But this week I had to tell Big Game, I am my own oh hell no moment, and let me tell you why, folks. I'm in fantasy league here. I'm in the championship game. I have a decision to make. Well, hey, you can hate, but you weren't there, bro.
True.
Do I start Taysom Hill or Dak Prescott? And let me tell you what happened to me. I'm out because someone that I decided to marry said, let's go to a party during the playoffs, because that's what they do. They party during playoffs. And I didn't know if he was going to start or not. because there was like rumors like, he may start, he may not. You know what? Taysom Hill is playing for a playoff spot. Put him in. I put him in. He scores a touchdown. He gets hurt. But what does Dak do? 5 freaking touchdowns. And let me tell you something. This is why this is a oh hell no moment. 42 points. If I would have started Dak, I would have won the championship by 2 points.
Hey, Ron Lamb said you're not even a true fan for that starting your quarterback.
You know what? Hey. I led with my mind and not my heart, and so that's a lesson to y'all. That's Jay's extra point. Start with the people you know.
I really wish, Jay, that we had a button right now to push on you, because yes, sir,
God. It was oh hell no. And the whole time he's scoring, because I'm like listening to it on the radio and watching the game, because I was like, look, we getting the hell up out of here. Dak scores another touchdown. Dak scores another. I'm like, so yeah, I'm my own oh hell no this week. So yeah, there it is.
Hey man, I'm so sorry, everybody. I don't know what's going on. This has not happened before. It's unstable. We're gonna make it through it. We're gonna do our thing. But hey,
bring them on.
You deserve the oh hell no. Hey, but nevertheless, guys, I want to take a few minutes to introduce my man. Y'all, like I said, y'all hear the cool little song that come on every time that we come on, and when we go off. The Big Game Sports Buzz, the song that I've now heard my students singing in the hallway all the time, was written and made by none other than himself, the musicologist. Hey, Reed, welcome to the show, brother.
Yo, appreciate y'all, man. Big Game, man. Jay Styles, man. Appreciate y'all having me. Big Game Sports Buzz, baby. Let's do it.
Yes, you see, you got the Bagels on top.
Sir.
That's what's up.
Let's go.
Hey, and Jay, let me say, when I say Reed is true all the way through.
Look, y'all can hate all you want.
A straight Bengals fan. Ride or die right there. All day long, baby.
All day.
That's right.
I see you, Ron.
Icky Shuffle.
I see you, Ron.
Icky Wood Shuffle. So
keep hating.
Shut it up, Ron.
Keep hating. It's all good.
Yo, so we got a segment that we have done before. This one is called Time's Up, but this is the Black Monday, and I hate that they call it Black Monday. This is Black Monday edition. We're looking
Hey,
at
but Jay, because of Black Monday, there's only one black coach, so we can't take Black Monday the wrong way.
Go. See, that's big. Yeah. There's that part too. There is that part.
Jesus.
We're gonna look through these. We're gonna give you some names, and then, hey, time's up. Was it deserving or was it not deserving? And we're gonna give you a few others besides the coaches carrying the sale. But the first one, Joe Judge, New York Giants.
Out of there.
Yeah.
Out of there. Should have been out of there. Should have been out of there long time ago.
Hey, they started off right. Once Gettleman got fired, you knew the GM was gone. It was just a few moments because that was his dude. That was who he believed in.
Yeah.
I still can't believe Joe Judge and Mark Colombo got in a goddamn fight at practice. You know what I'm saying? They had to do what they had to do. He had to go, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
definitely.
Yeah, especially if you have what he knew it was the end when you have 2 quarterback sneaks down -5. You're only 5 and it's 39. Like, I'm done. Just quarterback sneak that joint.
Right. Like they fire me tomorrow anyway, whatever.
It's
over. And they still didn't do anything to help like Saquon.
No.
As far as having an O-line or anything like that. So Daniel Jones proved to be exactly what he is. I don't even think Daniel Jones is probably, even if you gave him something good, I don't think he could do good. So,
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, that was done. That was done.
Yeah.
That was done.
Yep.
David Culley, Houston Texans.
Not a fair share. Not a fair chance.
I agree.
Not a fair
chance
at all.
You already knew when you got rid of O'Brien and brought him in that what you had done, you still your best quarterback is gone. You got rid of your best receiver the year before that. Yep. Pieces hurt on defense. He had nothing. That man had nothing to work with. That's a real unfair shake. To me, that means you settled on a coach that you never really had no real intention on. You know what I'm saying? And then it was an excuse for you to get out of it at the end of the year. But that was a bad shake.
Yeah, and I think especially at the end of the year, they actually looked like they were kind of putting something together. But yeah, I think after a year, I just that's bad, man, and I don't think it was deserving at all.
Quick question though. Let me ask y'all this.
Yeah.
If somebody had pulled the trigger and just said, "Let's play Deshaun. Let's play Deshaun."
Yeah.
Okay, he's still on the squad, even though he's a third string quarterback.
Right.
Supposedly. Why don't we just play him? See what happens.
Nothing.
It's a whole different conversation.
Are we saying a different conversation?
It's a whole different conversation. Reed, you right. You right. I can't argue with that one, man. I don't know the whole thinking. You trade, and I know we talk about the coaches. But
it still seems like
sometimes the whole organization should be fired. It should be Black Monday for the goddamn Houston Texans because you sit down one of the best quarterbacks in the league and you get nothing for him at all just to go and rot away, wither away to nothing.
What?
Come on, man.
It's to prove a point. You know, it's to prove
what
point.
point? To prove what point? Y'all wasted. Y'all literally wasted a season for no reason. For no reason.
Yes.
For no reason.
It was
a PR campaign or whatever you want to call it. That's all on Houston. That's all on management. So that's on them. That's a bad fire to me.
Yeah, it was. Speaking of bad fires, Brian Flores and Miami Dolphins.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, that was a bad fire. I don't understand what happened there.
I don't know what's wrong with that organization.
Yeah, something's going wrong there.
The dumbest thing that I could possibly not think, and to even see how he turned Tua around and started getting those guys on the winning streak towards the end.
Yeah.
Why would you want to fire a guy that's doing something like that?
7-1. And you still haven't had a full healthy Tua yet. I can't on them. Miami dropped the ball on this big time.
Yeah.
I know Dolphins fans is pissed off. I know y'all just
I know they are. Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's gonna go somewhere and be a coordinator, and hopefully he gets another shake somewhere else, gets another chance somewhere else. I thought he was a great coach in Miami, definitely turning things around there and getting what he needs. So hopefully he gets a fair share somewhere else.
I heard Houston.
Hey,
man, that might not be now, but you can't send him. He better not take Houston, Reed.
Yeah.
Your quarterback position is up in limbo. You know what you're gonna get. I might run from that one.
True. Yep. Unless he just goes in and just say, "Hey, nah, I'm gonna play Deshaun."
Yeah, true that.
He might.
True.
Say, "Fuck it, I did it in Miami."
Might as well.
Whatever.
He wanted to come to Miami. Shit, he wanted to play for me. So let's do it.
There you go. Next one, Matt Nagy, Chicago Bears.
About time.
It was past due.
It was about time. About time.
I kind of agree with that
one.
Mike
Shout
Zimmer.
out to my bro. He's a big Bears fan too.
Yeah, well,
it's about time.
Mike Zimmer, Minnesota Vikings.
About time.
Really, I was kind of surprised by this one. I was kind of surprised.
It ran its course. I think it's ran its course, and I think, and the fact that he's really had to deal with Kirk Cousins probably most of his whole, that's kind of like had to define his whole career. Not saying that Kirk is bad, but you know, Kirk ain't the best, but Kirk, I'm just saying he's had to deal with that the most of his career. A lot of these coaches have to, you have to put their career along with the quarterbacks in the roster that they had to deal with. So, but it's about time.
And I was hoping. And I think the other thing that kind of doomed them was just the defense wasn't what it was. Minnesota had a vaunted defense. They were doing their thing, and then they got hurt, got traded, retired, whatever the case may be. Defense just wasn't what it was. So I was kind of surprised, but
their spark left when they lost that game against Detroit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. Real talk.
That's true.
When old boy gave up, you saw the look on that DB's face. Like he just sat there like, what?
Yeah.
That was it. That was it.
Yeah. And Ron, I was just surprised because usually Mike Zimmer is so under the radar that you don't even notice that he's there until it's like, oh wait, the kicker missed 3 field goals. Oh, okay, yeah, they do suck. Kirk Cousins did throw those in his. Oh yeah, they do suck.
Right.
So, I mean, he's just so under the radar. Vic Fangio. Denver Broncos.
Hey man, I'm glad he got fired because just the way they got rid of my man Vance Joseph and didn't even give him a fair shake to bring in somebody that was just going to be better, and he sucked worse than Vance did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Vic Fangio's a great coordinator. What made them think that he was going to come in and be the coach that they needed to do the things they needed to replace a guy who still never had a solid quarterback? Man, come on, dog. It's some bull. I'm like, Ron, he never should have had the job. He shouldn't have been there.
Again, guys attached to their quarterbacks, man. Guys attached to the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I mean, he's had Teddy B. Who did he have before that? You know, and I'm saying Teddy, a slew of them, you know.
Right.
And I like Teddy B, but damn, he can't stay on the field.
He had Billy, the parking lot attendant. You know what I'm saying?
Whoever could show up in a Broncos jersey and throw a ball 10 yards.
Right.
You can start at quarterback. So, you know, it is what it is.
Right.
That's
exactly.
Let's see. What's this question from Miami? Who do you think?
Dude, what is up, man?
Man, I don't know who would go there. Well, I'll say it like this. There's some. I know Dan Quinn has been mentioned in a lot of conversations as far as HC, Bieniemy. They're talking about Leftwich maybe going to Jacksonville because of the dumpster fire that is Jacksonville. I didn't get to see. Did they clown out? I was trying to see if they clowned out.
Hey,
their last game.
So we talked about the clown out last week. Reed going into this game, Jacksonville said, "Hey, let's have a clown out." What they did was they had white T-shirts. They had a Jaguar on there, and it had like a little clown wig on it. Yeah. Aww. So it was kind of like, but it was stupid. And then they go beat the Colts, and the Colts. It's a whole nother story, dog. The Colts,
that brings me to the next one. Hey, here's the next one. Carson Wentz. Today he got a no confidence from the GM. I mean, I've said this since Philly. This dude is blah, blah, trash. I mean, he is, man.
Okay. He did get Philly to the playoffs.
Wow. But didn't win a ring?
He didn't win the ring because he got hurt, but he got them there.
Okay. And then
so you got to give him credit for that.
Right.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Give him credit for that. Because if he didn't do that, Philly wouldn't have won the championship. Okay.
Right. They traded Nick Foles.
Okay. They traded Nick Foles. It was
his team.
It was his team. He didn't, for whatever reason, it doesn't work now. Okay. So then Indianapolis decides, hey, let's give him a shot.
It is.
I was kind of for it. I was kind of for it. Let's see.
I mean, I hear
let's
you,
see.
But...
I thought it'd be revitalizing for him. I was wrong. I was wrong.
I think Wentz proved.
Yeah, well,
I think Wentz proved he is who he says he is. He is who he says he is.
Cousins.
Kirk Kane, baby.
Maybe like a tad better. But if you can't beat Jacksonville,
are you a tad better if you can't beat Jacksonville? Like, can I call
Jacksonville had U-Hauls packed up, Jay, ready to go home for the off season. They had clowns on their fan shirts, man. All you got to do, the thing is, once they took the running game away and Taylor wasn't effective, you knew
that's it.
That Indianapolis was going to be in trouble because now Carson Wentz had to make plays, not play action passes. He had to sit back, read defenses, and make throws that he couldn't make.
This is a number one QB. What you drafted QB? What are you talking about? Plays? This guy plays. This guy plays. Make plays.
Wentz is exactly who he is.
Yep, I agree.
I don't think you're gonna see anything better. I don't think you know what? Real quick, probably I put him maybe on the same path as Matt Ryan right now.
Oh.
What has Matt done?
I still think Matty Ice is better than Carson Wentz, though.
Was. Not now, but was.
Okay, true. Okay.
Matty Ice is more like Matty Lukewarm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would still, I mean, here's the question. Would you rather
on that last
Ryan?
leg in Atlanta, bro?
Hey,
I like Matty Ice too, but
that leg probably broke in Atlanta.
Yeah, but we talked about this, before, where that organization has been the same since they lost that Super Bowl.
He is much better, Ron.
You shouldn't be the same after you blew a 23-point lead, Jay.
But I mean, like, as an organization, dude, like the whole organization are losers. Like anybody that's like they won a Super Bowl the year before and got traded to Atlanta, they now automatically have lost any ways. They are now losers for life.
Damn.
Because of what happened to them, what New England did to them dudes.
That's kind of harsh, Jay.
Well, you know, hey,
that's
Falcons,
rough,
y'all
bro.
know where I am. Y'all know where I am, Falcon fans. Y'all know where I am. Hey,
we
let's
gotta have
man.
We gotta have Smitty and Low on again now. You gotta be careful. Now. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, they got nothing but time because their team is not in the playoffs. It's all good. Ravens, should they start looking for a QB? Different direction?
No.
I don't. I mean, like I said, we talked about it. I'm disappointed in Lamar Jackson's play this year. I don't think it's time for him to go. He still needs other pieces around him and has had to do too much with his legs since he's been on that team. So Ron Lambert says yes. I say no. I think Lamar Jackson okay.
Oh, no. Injuries, man. Injuries killed them. You know, and they in the AFC North just like the Bengals. I see them twice a year. The injuries killed them, but they need to build around that. They need to build around him.
I'm gonna give you a name.
He's doing too much.
Give you a name. Are you ready? RG3. RG3.
The commentator game?
Yes. Captain Cornrow. This is why I'm gonna say this, man. Whenever a running quarterback gets injured, it is usually the start of the downfall. He has not been able to complete a whole season. I think, 3 seasons? Where he hasn't been able to complete them? Like, that's a problem. Running quarterbacks, there's a difference between mobile quarterbacks, and we talked about this, mobile quarterbacks and running quarterbacks. When a running quarterback starts to get injured, it is the downfall. Now, can he change his game to be more of a pocket passer? He started to do that.
I feel you, Herschel.
He started to do that. But if they have to rely on his legs,
I'm not gonna argue that.
So to defend that, just like Herschel said, give him a line. Now he can still use his legs, but see what the problem is, he's been having to rely on his legs 80-85% of the time. You see him breaking out of the backfield and going up and having to make 20-30 yard runs or whatever he used to do. You know what I'm saying? Creating plays all the time. This is that and the third. He needs to get help. Or that downfall is going to keep on happening. You see what's happening to Russell Wilson up there in Seattle. They killing him.
Right.
Killing him.
Yeah.
When he had a line, you saw what he was able to do.
Yeah.
Now they gonna mess up and knock him out if they ain't ready.
And that's the thing that I'm saying is that either line coaching something, but there may be something in the winds where they may say, you know what, we need to go in a different direction. I don't know. We'll see. We'll leave that.
It makes for good conversation, but you can't rush through that too fast, man. Take the offseason, do it right, address that offensive line, and hope that everything will be okay. Yes, a Najee Harris would be big for Baltimore. Mm-hmm. That type of running back would be big because he got Raggedy Arm Ben in the play. Yes.
Not Raggedy Arm
and Ben. Another good receiver, too.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Definitely get a
receiver. Hollywood too busy trying to buy chains.
Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the bell, so you know whenever we we put out content. If you like the show, buy us a coffee or a beer. Help us grow. www.buymeacoffee.com/Big Game James, so we can have more music. Maybe I can get a song or something, man. You know, Big J Stars. I don't know. But,
Jay, you're not big, man. Your personality is big. Your personality is big, yes. Your stomach may be a little bigger, but sorry.
You know what? Let's go ahead and let's get to the next segment on that note, bro. Contender Pretender Playoff Edition. Now, we're going to name some teams. You let us know. You know how this works. Are they a pretender? Are they contenders? And when we say pretender, not only will they make it to the Super Bowl, hey, will they even make it out of their first game?
Oh, wow.
I don't know. All right, so let's go AFC first. I put Tennessee on here. I feel like they are pretenders because if they didn't have the bye, they wouldn't have made it out of the first round.
But they did what they needed to do to secure a bye, Jay. I mean, yeah, Tennessee's not the sexy car in the garage. You can't sit up there and say they're a pretender. They did what they needed to do. They got the bye. I'm going to say, man, but look at the entire AFC. It's been so inconsistent all year long. How can you call them a pretender, man?
True. Well, because Tennessee. So, and they have Ryan Tannehill.
They got the running back, right?
Yeah, Henry coming back, man.
Got to make him a contender right now. Got to make him a contender. If Henry is healthy, got to make him a contender.
That's what I think. Ron said they can't stop a great passing team, but I don't know who gonna stop that run game. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see, man.
No, man, you've been out for a minute. All right,
they can probably get out next first round.
I think so too.
Yeah, they made it because they have a bye. That's the only reason. KC, pretender, contender.
I'll still give him a contender.
Why are we breathing heavy, big game?
Because every time I pick them, something bad happened, dog. I've rolled with them fools all year long, and they started getting hot and started getting things going. And I'm not trying to be funny. Even though they beat Denver, they looked horrible doing it. So I'm not sold on how they won that game, dog, at all. So I'm sucking my teeth, player. I just don't know.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say contender because, I mean, you still got the QB. They still champs.
Reed, your Bengals made them.
My Bengals.
Your Bengals showed how to beat them. Although they had to, it wasn't like no blowout, but I think Cincinnati helped expose.
Yeah, we did. Is it the same if the game was reversed and if we played that in KC? I don't know.
Right, I feel you. Don't know. I feel you. Okay, I give you that.
Oh no,
but contender right
now. Buffalo Bills, pretenders, contenders.
Oh
yes,
pretender.
Breathe heavy. A pretender. Okay. Avery said pretender.
I'm going to say contender because they normally do opposite of what I say.
I'm going to say pretender. Pretender.
They're playing.
The hype was high. The hype was high. It was like last year.
Yeah.
I ain't riding it.
They can't play in bad weather. And they can't play in bad weather. And they're in Buffalo. I got to put them in pretender.
Something ain't all the way clicking. Something just ain't all the way clicking. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay.
It's not. Yeah. I think they're a pretender as well. Them dudes from the Natty, the ones that like Skyline Chili.
Uh-oh.
Them Bengals.
Okay. Now, I can be very biased about this. I can be very, very biased. Really? I say, hell yeah, we're a contender. We're a contender. Goddamn. Okay. I'm going to say this. As a Bengals fan, my Super Bowl is just winning the playoff game because we haven't done that in a long time. But this is the crazy thing about it. We have a team that is actually, I think, a team that a lot of people are sleeping on. And just because you're looking at Joe Burrow, I mean, you got to look at the squad. You have to look at how they have been playing, how Joe can connect with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
Hey, they found their quarterback, Reed. They found what they needed as the guy behind center.
You got a rejuvenated defense, I'm telling you, dude.
And you got a receiver that is a beast. Now they just got to build a line around your boy Joe Burrow, and Jamar Chase is, oh man, I thought he was good in college, man. I love watching the way that kid plays, man.
We beat the Raiders. I'm happy. I'm happy. And then bring on whoever's next, and then it's just, I'm just watching and wiping my brow. I'm telling you, the Raiders game, this is my Super Bowl right now. Right. So that's all I want to, because this is the future. This is the future. Gotcha. That's all I want to see.
That's what's up. All right, let's go ahead and jump over to NFC because the other two, I don't think we even really need to talk about. No. I know Big Game looking at me. It's Vegas and Pittsburgh. Really? We got to talk about them?
I'm not tripping. Hey, I'm not going to be mad at you. Ron Lamb going to be mad you might not mention the Raiders. Pittsburgh, they just there, dog. You know what I'm saying? They done. They won it. Pittsburgh's won and done. They goddamn pretender.
The irony of that, The irony of that is that game between the Raiders and the Chargers. Then y'all was talking about it earlier. The little sleepathon. Look, the irony of that is the Raiders could have really just said, "Hell, we just gonna nail it. Screw the Steelers."
Yeah.
We'll just nail it, and we both go to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So Steelers is like, "Oh shit, we made it. Cool."
Man, they walked in backwards, tripping over somebody else, and they're like, "Oh yeah." By the way, they said Tomlin was actually asleep when he found out that he was actually asleep. The report said he was actually asleep. All right, let's go ahead and go to NFC. Nah, come on. Green Bay. I think that's easy to say they're a contender.
Contender.
Yeah, they're a
man, bro.
They are.
Yeah, okay.
It's hard to put against Aaron Rodgers, but
yeah,
it's all good. Time will tell. He's choked the last 2 years in the NFC Championship game. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, but Green Bay in the playoffs. That's all you shit.
Right.
Green Bay in the playoffs.
If you got to play at Lambeau,
good luck, champions. Tampa Bay.
Long as TB12 is quarterback, they're a contender, dog.
Contender?
That's real talk.
Contender.
Even with the injuries, man. And our first game is not going to be an easy game, but we're contenders for sure.
Yeah, I'm concerned about your defense, and I'm concerned about the receivers.
Levante David is back. Devin White is back. Secondary should be a little bit more healthy. Receiver is where it's going to hurt. We contenders though, dog. Don't sleep. We go now. Shaq Barrett. They say Shaq is good to go. That kind of ligament sprain of the MCL he had. We gonna need Shaq Barrett to play like the Shaq Barrett in the Super Bowl, dog. I know that. That's big time. So that's gonna determine a lot for us. Huh?
Fournette's supposed to be back, right?
Yeah, Fournette's supposed to be back.
Okay.
Philadelphia had the most running yards out of any team we played all season long. So we know they like to run the ball. We know Cox and those boys on defense are good too up front. It's gonna be some work, bro. I'm not saying it's gonna be a cakewalk, but we're veteran enough, I think, to make it through that game.
There you go. All right. So speaking of Philly, I think we all agree here they're all pretenders. No one likes Philly. No one likes people from Philadelphia. It's just
hey man, I got family from Philly. Calm down, bro. Just because you got that little, star on your hat, don't be tripping on everybody from Philadelphia.
It's not little; it's the big star.
But Jalen Hurts, though.
Okay, Jalen Hurts. Yeah, Jalen Hurts. But you know what? Get some defense.
Okay.
And
just because Dak had they
can put some around him.
Touchdowns against a JV secondary.
They can put some around him.
They had Bobby the parking lot attendant playing safety, dog. Calm down, man.
They
can put some around them. And then it'd be y'all in Philly.
But
fighting.
You know what? They're not going to do it by this weekend. They're not going to do it by this weekend. So they are pretenders as always because it's Philly and no one likes Philadelphia. No one does. Like planes fly around it if they don't have to land in it. That's just the way it is. Of course, we come to, America's team, one of the greatest teams this season, man.
We already talked about America's team. Pittsburgh, they old.
You need to stop it with that filth. America's team, Pittsburgh. Yeah, take a sip. Dallas. I know I'm a homer, but I do believe with the defense and if the offense shows up like they're supposed to, and if Kellen Moore can get out of his own way.
He won't.
Well, they can win. They can at least make it to the Super Bowl. There's no one else in the NFC realistically that can scare Dallas. Right? But
hey man, did you see the first game between the 49ers and the Rams this season? Did you see that game?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see how the 49ers ran the ball?
Mm-hmm.
If they run the ball like that against Dallas, J Stoggs, y'all will be one and done.
Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing with that. Running takes time. Passing does not. And you have two of, the best, they have the best receiving core in the league. Receiving core. Right? If you look at 1, 2, and even Wilson coming on as 3, that's one of the best receiving core.
Okay.
Now, they can throw the ball down the field. So
Debo Samuel gonna eat y'all ass up.
He probably will.
Yeah, no, probably he will.
Okay,
he's good.
But you know what? It ain't gonna be through the air.
Okay.
Not with broke thumb Jimmy G.
I mean, right. I'm just gonna say we're gonna see how that game gonna play out. Dog, I think y'all need to be more. I think you need to be more nervous than what you think, Jay Stoggs.
I'm not.
I'm gonna say this, bro.
Because you're a Dallas fan. You don't take shit serious.
I'm gonna say this, man, and I say this in all love. Say this in all love. Right now, and I stay over here in Dallas. We all do, man. I'm saying it right now. I think Dallas are pretenders and contenders' bodies.
Ooh, damn!
I'll take that.
That is very interesting, Reed. I like that.
They're a pretender in the contender's body, and when I say that, I mean like it's. They have to prove it. They just have to prove it. They've built this squad up to win. I mean, for years, for years they've been building this squad up to win. Dak has proven that he's a damn good quarterback. He's a real good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They have a 1-2 punch. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the running backs, they have an amazing, defense, amazing wide receiving core. They have an O-line. They have everything. Linebackers. They have everything on paper. You are sitting there looking like,
oh yeah,
come on. You know what I'm saying? But then again, that's the problem because you look at some of the games they lose and how they lose the games.
Just look at the Arizona game.
You know what I'm saying?
We're not gonna look at that.
Yeah, look at it.
You know what?
But you have to. You see, this isn't the regular season anymore. This is the playoffs.
Arizona, I'm not worried about. It's the Raiders and the Broncos game that I look at that make me nervous. Because with Arizona, I get it. Their defense that was straight crazy. So it was something that Dak and Kellen Moore had never seen before. So
I don't think Kellen Moore seen shit. I think his eyes been closed since he got the job. He shouldn't even be a coordinator. Talk about how great he is. Won't even utilize the 2 running backs that he has. Trying to force the ball down the field. Got Dak with happy feet. And let's be real. Y'all beat a Washington football team that's just doo-doo and gave up. And Philadelphia had to rest everybody. A defense that can put pressure on Dak up front the way Kellen Moore wants to pass the ball, it's going to be some trouble, man.
Like I feel y'all like square biz. If it's besides the Rams, it's the Cowboys that I think if they lose, everybody's gonna be like I know all Cowboys fans gonna be like, God.
Well, sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
It's Super Bowl or bust this shit for Dallas, I think, man. I think Dallas got to make it to the Super Bowl, or they need to fire everybody.
That's every year. But no, San Fran worries me. No, seriously, San Fran worries me because of Deebo Samuel. He really, really scares me. That front 7 is really scary, especially with Bosa. So this is not an easy game at all. This is going to be a knockdown. I'm telling you, fight.
Y'all got to play on all cylinders, man.
We got to play a perfect game. Even with the trash DBs that San Fran has, and they're trash. But if that front 7 gets to Dak, it's a wrap, man. It's going to be a hard one. Hey, we can stay all day. We talked about San Francisco. I think we can both kind of say, what do you think? Pretender, contender, San Francisco?
Pretender.
Even me giving you all that hell, Jay, I gotta say they pretenders because you don't know what Jimmy Garoppolo gonna do. And your boy, if the young quarterback Trey Lance came in, he's not ready for the Super Bowl, dog. I mean, he's not ready for the playoffs yet. He's just not. Yeah. So I think they're pretenders, man.
Ron, stop it with this contender. LA Rams.
Oh my goodness.
I'm waiting to hear what he's gonna say.
Same thing I say with Dallas, man. Pretenders and contenders' bodies, man. I mean, the thing, golly, bro. This is another team that's just gonna be like, oh my goodness, if we lose this, you don't trade all of that to bring in a guy, and he's playing and I like Stafford. So why do I feel so shaky about him going to the playoffs, man? That's bad, man. That is bad.
He's the Ben Affleck of the NFL. He's real pretty and nice, but he don't win no awards. He don't do nothing good.
Like Ron said, I hope he ain't the reason. I hope he ain't the reason that they lose.
Stafford will be the reason they lose. Stafford will be, because look, Did we not see these interceptions that he was throwing? Like, who are you throwing it to? Why are you throwing it there? Like, he looked like a rookie or a second-year player, man. Like, dude, you've been in the league too long to make plays like that. But you know what? He's Ben Affleck, and that's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. Last one, Arizona Cardinals.
You funny, man. Hey, man, I think Arizona Cardinals are pretenders just because they're so banged up, bro. And you never know what you're going to get out of them. Even early on in the year, I felt like they got away and won some games that didn't really surprise anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, except maybe that one Rams game. But other than that, they beat people they probably should have beat. I think the schedule came true when they went on that loser streak. Man. Kyler Murray really had to will them to win and beat the Cowboys by himself with his legs. And they had a couple, the special teams play that helped them out. I think as much as I want Arizona to do well because I am a Kyler Murray fan, I think they're pretenders.
Pretenders. One good hit, Kyler's gone, bro. One good hit, he's gone. Yeah. Like he said, he's too little, man. I like Kyler, but he's just real. He's real little. He's real.
I think so too, man. I think so too. Yo, that was Contenders and Pretenders. Of course, A. Reed. Yo, make sure you check him out. He does a lot of great stuff. You hear every time that we come on some of the greatness that is A. Reed. So make sure that you check him out. This dude has got some stuff for you. Yo, make sure you subscribe, like, yeah, for sure. Big Game Sports Buzz. You can check us out on YouTube, Facebook, also Apple Podcasts and Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcast. Yo, you know what this is? Is our favorite part of the show. It's unfortunately it's the end, but it's the greatest because look, a lot of people have different lists, top 100, top 50, top 25, and the top 10. But here at Big Game Sports Buzz, we make you choose a top 5. What's in, what's out. This week's topic, folks, near and dear to, I'll say my heart. I'm not going to say anything about Big Game. Yeah, Big Game too. And I'm sure everybody. Top 5 after-school snacks.
Wow.
Yo, when you came home, it was like, yo, I'm hungry, but I'm snack hungry. That's what my kid tells me. I'm snack hungry.
Right.
Yo, what are the 5 snacks that you said, I got to have that right now? My day will go better for dinner.
Gotcha.
Big Game.
Hey,
you know what?
What's up, man?
Hey, Reed, you got your list?
Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
We're going to let A. Reed go first, man.
I'm going all 5?
Yeah, go for it.
You go ahead and spit off all 5, Reed.
In no particular order. No particular order.
I already like A. Reed.
Funyuns.
Oh.
Incredible. Just
yes, sir.
Incredible.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. But then I have to go with the other chip because I'm kind of like halfway 80s baby. I was born in 85, so I came up with all that good stuff.
All right.
When they dropped the Cool Ranch Doritos.
Oh.
Okay. But then they surprised you with the Cooler Ranch when they added a little bit more flavor on that. Yeah.
They did do that.
And then I like fruit, so like grapes. I was like grapes, so Mama hooked that up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I like the grapes.
Nice, good, healthy snack.
Yeah, and then this may seem kind of weird, but for some reason, I used to like cheese, like sliced cheese. I don't know why.
I got you.
I was kidding. I'm like, Mama, like,
it's short
can I have some cheese?
That's the thing.
Yeah. And then I think my all-time top favorite. Shout out to my bro Marlon. He had made a comment earlier, but man, for me it was those popsicles. And I don't know if y'all remember the ones that snap in the middle.
Oh yeah. Hey, you got mad at that stick broke and stuck to the other one, dog.
Boy.
Yes,
boy.
Boy, when you split it off, you got the big part, and they
you give them a little.
Yeah,
man.
They broke off some of theirs. Man. They be like, "Hey, let me bite off." No, this mine.
Yep.
So yeah, that's my top 5 right there.
That's a good list, Reed. I like that, man. I like that list.
Yeah, that's a good list.
Well, Jay, I'm a big guy, and I always say that whenever we have a food list, I always talk about being a big guy and having a big stomach. And I always had a big appetite. And my grandfather used to curb it with a bunch of little different snacks. But the first one I got to go to, my number 5, man, is my Little Debbie's, my Nutty Butters. No, I came home from school and my granddad, he liked his Colts, so died. Me and Ron Lamb's grandfather, he kept them in the refrigerator. And so I used to go home and pull that little Nutty Buddy out the refrigerator, man, and I loved it. So, Nutty Buddy, man, was my number 5. Love it to death. Can't go wrong with it. Every time you come home, you ready to go. My second one is another Little Debbie. I can't help myself.
Little Debbie's, man.
All right. That zebra cake, man.
Oh,
I love the zebra cake.
Yeah. I give you that one.
And that back little twin pack zebra cake, man.
Oh yeah,
just love that, bro. Really did. Number 3 for me. For my chips, I like Pringles, man. I like Pringles. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down with that. Yeah.
And it could be. And Pringles is one of the only original chips I like. I normally like barbecue or sour cream and onion, man, but I would go Pringles. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The original Pringles.
Right.
Yeah, just the original Pringles, dude.
I'm
love
down with that.
Yeah.
Number 2 for me is a weird snack. It's another cheese snack. I mean, a chip snack, but cheese. Something my mom kept all the time. It was the can of Planters cheese puffs. I don't know, like the little cheese balls.
Oh yeah,
Planters cheese balls. They came in a can, a blue can with a yellow top, and you had to peel out and go, and it's just when you open it up. Love them cheese puffs, bro. Really did. And then
that's what's up.
Number 1 for me, and my grandfather usually always there when I got home as a little boy, and as I got a little bit older, I kept the tradition going. I like a fried bologna and cheese sandwich.
Hey,
old school.
Fried bologna and cheese was my number 1 snack, bro. Going to. You know
Okay.
Yo, Jose, we appreciate your healthy stuff.
Man, nobody was eating that,
like
bro.
It, but you know what I'm saying?
Nobody was. We talking about childhood. Ain't nobody eating no healthy protein bars, man. No trail mix, bro.
No,
man.
Not that.
I
we
appreciate
keeping it real,
Jose.
bro.
You know
right.
You know what, Jose? That's why you look the way you do and the way
Star Crunch.
The way I do.
Ooh,
Star
Crunch was a killer, boy.
Come on, man.
It happens every show. Every show.
No, I just said it was a killer. I didn't name
it. Cream pies.
Dog. Don't be mad at
me, man.
We get 5, and then they start talking about other ones, man. Look, 5. Stick to 5.
Ain't nobody drinking Slim Fast, bro, when you got Yoo-Hoo, man. Get out of here.
Hey, or that chocolate quick with the little wrapper.
Oh, man.
Hey, you put like 20 scoops of that chocolate quick in your milk.
Bro.
There you go.
Hey, Jay Sparks, go ahead, dog. Before I name 5 more things. I'm just reading the chat.
Yeah, for real, bro.
The chat.
We going off the comments, bro. We going off the comments.
Habitual line stepper is what that is.
Come on, man. Y'all got to be real on this, bro. This is violation.
Barbecue chips, that was mine. That still is, man.
Okay.
Some BBQ chips, yo, especially the Lay's, yo. If I can find the right ones, it's on and popping, man. Dry cereal, especially Cheerios. Some dry Cheerios or some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Man, I put that in the cup. No milk. Let's rock with it. Or put it in the bag. Let's rock with it. That's what I do, man. Some dry cereal. Frozen Twix. I like to put my Twix in the freezer.
You did that as a child, or you talking about as an adult?
Yeah. That's how, man. I'm sophisticated, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, dog. It's all good. I ain't nutty buddy. Hey, I ain't nutty buddies out the fridge. I feel it's all good, baby. No judgment zone. Judgment free zone.
Yeah, man. Well, I don't know about that. All right. Oatmeal cream pies. I'm with you with the Little Debbie's, but mine was oatmeal cream pies, man.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Dude, I eat a half a box and then be like, dinner is going to be another hour? Psh, no, let me get the rest of this box right here. So, yeah.
Especially that's find a double decker. It's on.
Oh, don't do it. Don't
find a double decker. It's on.
Yo, and then, of course, for me, I did have one healthy one, apples and caramel dip.
Caramel dip?
A peanut butter.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we had some peanut butter. Grandma didn't have no caramel dip.
You have caramel dip. My man said you from the suburbs, bro. Caramel dip,
dude, I told you I'm sophisticated.
Me and Jay ain't know what it is, but that's peanut butter, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm allergic to peanut butter. If I had peanut butter, I wouldn't be talking to you right now, man. So it's all good. And so we had to get caramel. That's why, man. Yo, I got it. My uncle would chase me around with the damn Planters peanut, man. Dude, that's how much I hated peanuts. So, you know, it is what it is, man. It's all good.
No, judgment free zone, Jay. Judgment free zone, baby.
All good.
Sorry, rest in peace, Uncle Irel. Hey, man, yo, that's the show. Hey, big shout out to A. Reed. Make sure y'all hit this guy up. Yo, he's gonna make sure. Let's see. You got anything going, man? Like, where can they hit you up?
Yo, man, y'all can find me A Reed TV, AREED TV. That's on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all of that stuff. Can find the music, musicologist on Apple, Spotify, whatnot, and then also MCXP Radio. Got that going, man. The podcast. Y'all make sure y'all check that out as well.
There you go.
Yes,
we'll
hey, y'all, be ready, y'all. My bad, Jay. A. Reed and I did something about a year or so ago called Move the Chains, and that's something we about to put together again and throw another one out there for y'all. Just some quick hits on some stuff going through the playoffs and some other stuff, man. But, Reed has a lot of good content, so y'all check that brother out on Twitter, on YouTube, on Instagram, and everything else. And the Man Cave Express, that's some grown-up stuff. So if you want to get away from sports a little bit and get into some good talk, that Man Cave Express got that grown man talk, man. Him and his boy Grip, they do a real good job, man, of laying it out there and putting it down. So, y'all make sure y'all check Reed out, y'all.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Real talk. And make sure again that you hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you know where we are. Buy Me a Coffee, Big Game, www.buymeacoffee.com/Big Game James. Yo, ASAP Plus, big shout out to you. Much love. We're so happy to be here and see how we can all grow together. Look, for Big Game James, for Avery, I'm Jay Stocks. This is Big Game Sports Buzz. Make sure you take care of each other. Take care of yourself. That's the most important part. Yo, Big Game. Send us out, man.
Hey, y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. ASAP, thank y'all for having us, man. We're looking forward to it. Hey, I'm Big Game James. We out.
Dope groove.
Yeah. It's a big game. Who you know that got it behind the scenes like behind the O-line soon as the QB say hype. It's big game, big game. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah, sector competition, and he play with Tony Dungy. Better listen, I'm talking about